Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's The Line of Reasoning. I'm Efficient. Today is the 15th of September, Thursday. I'm all over the place with this podcast, but I don't care because I just do it. And, my life's a little crazy. I don't have time to do it every second. And I talk about this at the intro of pretty much everyone, which is fine because I have like this slight amount of guilt, and then I talk myself out of it in the intro of every podcast because it's like, at least I'm doing it now, and then I don't feel guilty anymore as soon as it uploads. So there's a walkthrough. There's a journey through my mind by Copson. Yeah. Anyways, it's the line of reasoning, and the line is right there. When I first started plotting to do it, and I was like the name, and I was like, I kind of like the line of reasoning. And then I was like, what should I say? Should I have like a slogan, like how I start it? I just say, what's going on, everybody? I don't know why. It's not like I'm talking to everybody, but I am talking to 20. I started around like 3, then 7. Now we're at like 20, 25 views every time. Not bad. It's growing. At this rate, I'll have like 100 views in 2 years. No, just kidding. But seriously, I get it. I don't have any music out. I'm just a guy talking to a fucking camera. But I am pretty entertaining. You have to admit that. Again, the dramatic pauses is what I do best. Okay, enough. I'm gonna kill myself. No, not literally, but I'm going to annoy the shit out of myself. And I don't want to do that anymore. Let's get into it. So, this week, started mixing on the album. It's confirmed. The tracking is done, as I said last week, the vocal tracking. So all the vocals are recorded. Whoop-de-doo, should have been done a long time ago. So we're moving on. And then I think we're going to go in order. There's 14 songs. So last time there was like 17. And we would just let's do track 6, then like forget about it. Do half of track. We'll go like this. Track 6. We'll get the first mix done. We'll listen to it and be like, all right, let's change all this. Send back, like, okay, tweak that, lower this, raise that, take that away, like shit like that all day long. And we'd send like the first draft of edits to the mix, to the engineer. The dude was like in Canada. It sucked. I told myself I'll never email mixes again, and look where I'm at. I tried 2 engineers. I tried to do it with them, and they sucked. So I'm back to emailing engineers, which is fine because this guy's actually cool. His name is Irez. Anyone needs a mixed engineer, go hit up Ivan Alvarez. I think is his full name, but he goes by Irez. I think all his social media is like it's Irez. ITSIREZ. Irez. I love him so far. To be completely honest, I still have like a little I don't know, but that's just because I'm like a hurt girl who's dated a bunch of fucked up guys, or a hurt guy who's dated a bunch of fucked up girls. I don't know why I said girl, like as if it only happens to women, because that's definitely not true. But anyways, what am I saying? Yeah, Irez is starting the mixing. We just talked about it the other day. And I'm stoked. We'll see where it goes. That's update on the album right there. I have like a timeline of shit. I guess I could get that out real quick. I'm not going to give away everything that I'm about to do. But a rough idea is going to be mix, then master, then handle the music video, do the editing. We shot it, but I told the guy to hold off until the album's mastered so I can give him the master and he can make the video. Then I'm going to make my website. Then I'm going to copyright everything once it's all mastered. Then I'm going to start promo. Start like marketing it. Like really not just doing this and being like, yeah, I'm mixing. Then I'm going to set up the distribution. Then I'm going to pick which singles I'm going to do. Then I'm going to set a release date for, I'm going to go single, album. There'll be like 4 drops. A bunch of little stuff in between there that I just don't want to give away because it's fun. Can't give you everything, my 20 fans. It's a rough life, I know. I've lived in your shoes. I was my only fan at one point. What was I talking about? So yeah, that's the update. Back to, what else was I going to talk about? This weekend I'm deferring from a topic that I know I'm going to discuss. That's why I'm bringing up this next topic, because I know I should be talking about the other one, but I'm like, I don't want to go there yet. It's fucked up. It's a fucked up topic. Chargers. I'm going to see the Chargers. Their first home day. My father-in-law has season tickets, and he's always gotten 2, but this year he got 4, and I'm fucking stoked because that means he doesn't have to give up his seats. If he gave tickets away, and he's a big Charger fan, so obviously he wouldn't want to. He would either just bring someone with him, or he would give 2 away, and then he'd like not go to the game that he paid for. You know, that sucks. So he got 4, which is awesome. So now I would want to go with him. I never went with just him. He would just give them to me and Haley. I'd be down to go with just me and him, but it just never happened. So yeah, now I get to go with him and his girlfriend and the baby and me and Haley, which is going to be fun because even if the baby cries, no one will hear it because everyone will be screaming, "Boo, Chargers suck!" because we suck. And we lost so pathetically on Sunday to the fucking Chiefs. We played the best football I have personally I've ever seen. We were like 9 for 9 on our first 9 third down conversions. We scored like the first 5 possessions we got it. We were up 24-3 against the team that was just got off their 10-0 streak or whatever. Obviously they lost in the playoffs, not like they won the Super Bowl in 9 games before that, but a good fucking team. Probably the best team in our division. We're winning 24-3. I have Keenan Allen on fantasy. Tears his ACL. I lose him. He's my best receiver. Who's my other receiver? Exactly. I don't even know who. Oh, Antonio Brown. He's definitely not my best receiver. But Antonio Brown. Meaning Keenan Allen is definitely not my best receiver. But Antonio Brown is a boss. But Keenan Allen is a boss. I'm so glad I picked him up. I'm so glad I had the opportunity to grab him because I've always loved Keenan Allen. But he just keeps getting fucking hurt. So that was devastating to watch. I was like, no way, the Chargers are different this year. Like, we might do something. I started getting all these thoughts, and then I'm like, oh, wait, we're the Chargers. I forgot. We don't do good. We lose. And then we epically failed and lost by 33-27. We were up 24-3, and we lost 33-27. So, yeah, we scored 24, and they scored 3. And then they scored 30, and we scored 3. So, it's pretty fucking pathetic, but whatever. So, yeah, I'm going to that game. Actually, today's Thursday, so Friday, probably just working, and then hopefully playing basketball. Hopefully I get off and have to play some basketball. So, I haven't played in a week. But then Saturday, we're getting a hotel up there because my cousin is getting wedding. My cousin's getting married, having a wedding that I will be attending Saturday in San Diego. The Chargers are from San Diego, and their home stadium is in San Diego, so we're just going to get a hotel out there. Probably go up, just cruise along, get there at I think check-in's at 2, so maybe stop in San Clemente for lunch, and then go up to San Diego, check into our hotel, then get ready at the hotel, then go to the wedding, and then come back to the hotel because we're gonna have the baby with us, which it's so fun. Like, I feel like people make it seem so like, oh my god, the baby, like, what are you gonna do? Oh, it's like so scary. It's like, dude, I'm just living my life and my baby comes with me. Like, I don't understand what the big deal is. She's like fucking 4 weeks old. She's actually turns 1 month tomorrow. It's pretty fun. It's crazy. It's going by fucking fast. Everywhere I go, I'm pushing the stroller. It's just like, that's what I get from everyone in the world, just looking at me like, he's a dad? Oh my god, look how young he looks. And is that his wife or his girlfriend? I wonder if they accidentally had the kid. Are they even married? Oh my, I just know that's what everyone's thinking. We were joking about it earlier where I was like, we should get a sign that says, yes, we are 21. Yes, we are married. Yes, we look young. Yes, this is our baby. Yes, we're very grateful to be parents. To answer your thought questions. I'm the type of person that would make that a shirt and put it on my back. But I wouldn't actually do it. I'm the type of person that says I'm that type of person that would do it, but wouldn't do it. But tries to make myself like, yeah, I would do that, but I really wouldn't. I would never make that shirt. However, if I saw it at a store and it wasn't hard, if I didn't have to follow through with anything other than swiping my piece of plastic that I keep in my wallet, then I would be that guy. But I don't care enough to do that. So I'm just going to sit there and go, hi, yes, just keep looking at me. I feel your eyes burning into my soul. It's just really uncomfortable. It's like, just stop looking at me. I know you're looking at me. You know that I know you're looking at me. You're not even hiding it. When I used to stare at people, like low key, and I just wanted to look at them and like see what they were doing, I'd go like this. Like, ugh. I'm so bored, or like, I'm so tired. Something like that. In class, that's how I do it. If I was like looking at someone in class, like I can see everything on here no differently. Like that, but it looks like I can't. So I would do sneaky shit, but people just jaw drop looking at you. So it gets a little old, but it's like, what am I gonna do? Fucking, my face will change and I'll turn into a 40-year-old, and then people will accept me because my dad's fucking 50 or whatever, 53, and has babies. I wonder if he gets the same looks. I should ask him. He's too old to be a dad. I'm too young to be a dad. According to them, or they think that, quote unquote they. I don't know who they is. The people at the ice cream parlor last week, or 2 days ago. What's it called? Next we can. So yeah, I'm stoked. It's kind of like a little San Diego getaway. San Diego's fucking awesome. I like San Diego. So I'm excited to do that. Another thing I wanted to touch on was Colin Kaepernick. I touched on that last week, and I was like really tired. And I know I ruffled some feathers, because a few people reached out to me and said, "Oh, Colin Kaepernick." So one point I realized I forgot, and I am blaming it on being tired. I honestly think that's why, because I was like, this is going to be my main point that no one can disagree with. Except for the people who disagree just to disagree. Like me, which is why my album's called The Devil's Advocate. Spot it, you got it. So, one thing about Colin Kaepernick. Scoot back a little. Cut off my head. Oh yeah, I got a haircut. Buzz cut. Do it on the regular. I used to get paid to buzz my head when I had long hair. Now I pay to buzz my head. Funny how life works out. What am I talking about? Colin Kaepernick. So, this is the main point. It all comes back to this. As I said last week, people are getting offended calling him un-American for kneeling, because he is decided whether you feel he's doing something right, whether you feel he's doing something wrong, whether you are indifferent about his actions. he has every right, not you think he's right, he has every right to do what he's doing. You can't disagree with that. Now, when it comes back, okay, so if you disagree, I disagree with you for disagreeing with him. But I need to do it in a more educated way because I think I don't watch what I say. I just kind of check the clock and then I stop the recording. I don't really remember exactly what I said. I'm kind of going off track right now. I'm losing my train of thought. What was I talking about? But I don't remember what I said last week. But still don't. Doesn't remember. I don't remember. I keep thinking also, this is totally ADD, but I keep thinking I only have like 10, 11, 12 shirts. I don't know how many episodes I've done, but I'm like, eventually I'm just going to start wearing the same shirts. And I'm like, nothing I can do about it. I'm not going to go buy a shirt every week. So I was like, I want to like not wear the same shirt every week because it might fall on the same day that I wear that shirt. So I only have like 10. It's pretty funny. Like the same, like 3 weeks in a row I'm wearing this shirt. Be like, dude, this could change. It's like, dude, it's been like 12 days. I can't afford more fucking shirts. I don't know why I'm making myself laugh so hard internally. I'm not showing you because then I'd be vulnerable. Okay, enough of that. I don't know where the fuck we're at time-wise, but whatever. Colin Kaepernick. So, the reason I think people disagree is because they disagree with him, not his right to protest. They don't disagree. A lot of people disagree that he thinks, a lot of people disagree with his statement that saying black people are being oppressed. Which, do your research. I mean, I'm not even going to go there right now. Because that's just pathetic. Honestly. See, I can't do that. I don't know what to tell you. If you don't fucking think so, look some shit up. I mean, seriously. Go listen to the song White Privilege 2 by Macklemore and Ryan Lewis. Yes, I just told you to go listen to a Macklemore song. The commentary, like in between like the first and second verse, like that's you. So the thing, and this is, I forget, Damian Woody, I believe is his name, the dude on First Take, and he said it again, as I said last week. He was like, I'm quoting them, but like all these thoughts are original, I guess. Like, I think these things and then they say it, which is why I still watch it. And then sometimes they say stuff, and sometimes I want to be like, no, say this also. But Damian Woody said beautifully, he said, people are getting upset with Colin Kaepernick for the anthem. Like, don't do it. No, that's not the way to do it, right? Don't sit at the national anthem. And I would argue, okay, maybe it isn't the right way. I said this last week, so bear with me. If you watched last week, bear with me. I would argue, okay, I would agree with that. Maybe. Hypothetically, it's the wrong way to go about it, which makes it the right way because I'm talking about it 2 weeks in a row. And everyone on SportsCenter and Twitter and whatever hate him. Obviously, there's a huge amount of people that support him. I'm one of them. But a lot of people don't. And the reason I would say, think about it in this light, he is getting us to talk about it. So I already said that. That's not the point I was trying to make today. The point that I missed was what people keep doing is saying, he is saying, fuck the military by kneeling. Or he's saying, fuck the flag. Or he's saying, fuck the government. Or he's saying, fuck white people. Or he's saying anything that offends you. Like, let's say you're white. If you're interpreting him saying fuck white people, you're going to get offended, right? The average white person. I'm white. If he said fuck white people, I'd be like, yeah, fuck white people. But that's a different story for a different day. Historically, fuck white people. So what people aren't doing is they get caught up in that. The military, this, that. He's saying fuck the flag. He's saying fuck... No, he's saying he thinks black people are being oppressed. He thinks people aren't taking a look at it. He thinks we've came a long way and we have a long way to go. And he thinks by him kneeling at the national anthem, we'll get there faster. He'll give us a kickstart of getting to where we need to be. Because we've came a long way. They were slaves. Now they can vote. We got a black president, but like we're so far away from equality, it's fucking ridiculous. And I don't understand how someone could disagree with that. That's another day. So what people are doing is they're pivoting the conversation to fuck the military. Well, I'm just going to use one for example because I don't want to say it every time. Let's say people are interpreting it as he's saying fuck the military. What they're doing, as Damien Woody beautifully said, they pivot it from Black Lives Matter to fuck the military. The reason, I believe, and Damien Woody said, that they are saying that they're interpreting Black Lives Matter as fuck the military is it's an uncomfortable subject to say, I am participating in Black Lives oppression. I'm participating in this. And that's what I talked about a few weeks ago when there's Alton Sterling and Luis Castile. I don't know. Philando Castile and Alton Sterling got shot. I kind of had this discussion, but I just wanted to touch on it again because I think it makes people uncomfortable to take a look at Black lives being oppressed. And it's easier to say, no, he's saying fuck the military. I'll think of an example and say it next week probably, and if I don't, I just forgot, sorry. But I want to think of like a good analogy so people can get it, like how I didn't think of it, but I heard before. Shit, I don't know what just happened. Like Black Lives Matter versus White Lives Matter or All Lives Matter. If a house is on fire, do you spray water on all the houses because all houses matter, or just the one on fire? Obviously, it's the black people thing. The black house is getting burned down right now. We need to pour water in it. Your fucking house will get flooded if we pour water on it. You're rich enough, you piece of shit. I'm just kidding. But seriously. Yeah, I just want people to think, just try and apply this to your life. If you're white out there, or if you don't believe me, regardless of your race. Think of opening the conversation from he's saying fuck the military to Black lives are being oppressed. And just take a look at it. See how it makes you feel. Do you get defensive? Do you get... How do you react? And then try and sit with it and then be like, okay, let's look up some facts. Now, that's very hard to do when one website is liberal and one website's conservative, one website's white and one website's black. However, they're out there. You can find an unbiased journalist who types up facts. I have. At least, I found they were. And I can fucking tell when someone's being biased. I'll just literally leave immediately. It's like, I don't care about your blogging opinion. Shut the fuck up and give me facts. So, back to what I was saying. Stop pivoting the conversation to fuck the military. Never once did he say that. Go back to what his true message is. Think about why he's kneeling. Not the fact that you're offended about the fucking flag and your stupid ass anthem that no one gives a fuck about and everyone's picking their nose and fucking thinking about their fucking girlfriend, whatever. No one ever gave a fuck about the national anthem. Now all of a sudden we care. So put all that aside. Now, let's act like we've cared the whole time. Why is he kneeling during that ceremony? Because he believes Black lives are being oppressed, which so do I. A lot of other people. So let's just take a look at it. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, stop pivoting it. It's not supposed to be fuck the military. It's supposed to be like people raising their fist. No one gives a fuck when you raise a black glove in the air. Like, I don't understand. It's like, oh, Colin Kaepernick. People are just so bizarre. I almost said derogatory term, but I just said bizarre so you would hear me better. Because I know when I start being, like, condescending, people's ears close. And I don't want to be that guy. I want to be people. I want to attempt to educate people. So just attempt to fucking... just attempt to fucking... take a look at it and stop pivoting it and see if it does make you uncomfortable, because I guarantee you it does if you disagree with me, because naturally it makes me uncomfortable too. I'm kind of like way past that because I've like already walked through all that uncomfortability like a while ago, but at one time it would make me uncomfortable. How about that? I got over it because I educated myself, but like, dude, you could sit down and look at some facts and be like, these people are doing it. And then what you can do is, you don't have to take the blame as a white person. Let's say, like, black lives are being oppressed by white people. Like, I'm not oppressing black people. Chad Davis, efficient, whatever. This existence is not doing anything, nor will I ever do anything, God willing, to oppress a single black life. However, I can play a part in it. Consciously, I'm not doing anything. I could play a part in it, so I gotta figure out ways to not play a part of the white privilege system. And that's a very tough thing to figure out. I'd love to like sit down and just be educated by a bunch of like black people how they think. I could do it. Obviously, if it was some bullshit, I'd be like, shut up, you're just part of the problem. But if I got some unbiased, educated black men to describe what I could do, I'd love something like that. Anyways, I'm going to rap first. I wrote a few raps, but there's another topic I got to discuss, and I know I'm not going to want to rap after I talk about that. So, this is supposed to... I just wrote, like, a song, kind of. This is, like, the second verse. I don't want to give away, like, all my new material. That's why I'm like... God, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should rap every time, honestly. Like, when I write, it's like I use these writtens on my... I'm going to use them on my next project. It's not like they're thrown away after I use them on here. Maybe I... Fuck it. No one watches this shit anyways. Check it. I'm just dead in the middle of killing the syllables. Kicking and spitting dope. Listen, I'm ill with flows. I keep composure like a composer. But don't let posers come or the show will be over. Do you even get my lines? When I spit divine, I got a written rhyme that could split your spine. But if I give it my best, you won't hear it like you was living life deaf. But let me spread this shit out like a hooker's thighs. I want to make sure that you can read my book of life. So I'll take it slow, as if I took your life. I got a crooked spine like my book of rhymes. The doctors looked inside and couldn't find the problem. They said, we'll try treatment, but just to be honest, we thought you wouldn't mind if there's no fix, since on your records here it shows emotionally hopeless. Yeah, I'm not done, so I'm not going to go, yeah, like I do every time. But I just had to rap because I know I'm not going to want to do that after I talk about this. So something really, really fucked up happened to me. That's weird to say. It didn't happen to me. Happened in my world this week. Fuck. This is really, really sad for me, honestly. My best friend died. Evan Kurth. Yeah, I mean, I don't know too much about it. I spoke with his mother. A lot of people are... I'm not going to say it was anything. I know he was into drugs. Know that for a fact. A lot of people are thinking overdose. I heard one person say he killed himself, but you could think that as he killed himself by taking drugs, he killed himself by intentionally taking too many drugs, or he literally like shot himself or hung himself, something like that. I don't know. I don't know. It's a really touchy subject that I'm not willing to press right now. I'm just gonna let the family mourn, you know. I don't want to be that guy. Like this dude was like my best friend growing up, literally. Like anyone could testify that. Like me and Evan were dude, friends since we were like 8. We haven't talked in the last few, or no, we would still talk, but he kind of just slowly went off the deep end. And he'd call me randomly, and we'd talk, and he would just kind of blabber, and I didn't really know what he was saying, but I'd try and update him on my life, and then it would always come back to something like short, like, yeah, man, and I just didn't really understand him anymore. He just kind of like lost himself, and it's really, really fucked up, and every morning when I wake up, I think about it, and I just feel so bad for his parents and his brothers. He was 21. I still remember his birthday, November 3rd. I was like a month and 2 days older. I'm November 1st. Yeah, we didn't talk. I mean, we still talked, but I didn't see him for a while because our lifestyles just didn't connect. I don't know. For lack of a better word, I'll say connect. Like, our lifestyles just didn't. We weren't able to coexist anymore. Like, I still loved him, like a brother, but it was just like, we just do different things. And we had a lot of fun as kids growing up. One quick story about him. I remember when he was going to a private Catholic school, and I was going to regular public school. And I remember trying to convince his mom. We were in like 6th or 7th grade. Like, have him come to Dwyer, have him come to Dwyer, have him come to Dwyer. Which is the middle school I went to. And like everyone, then like all these people are like trying to get his parents to get on board. And then finally they said yes. And I was so stoked. And he was such a good looking kid. And a girl that I liked, I guess I didn't. I had like a little crush on. It wasn't anything real, but like I was like, oh, I kind of like her. Like within the first week of Evan showing up, he was like popular. Like, oh, the new kid, and he's cute or whatever, and he's friends with some popular people. Me and Tyler McLeod and Evan, we were already some like friends. And the girl I liked already started liking Evan, and it was like came out like, oh. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I finally get him here, and he fucking jacks the girl I like. It wasn't a big deal, but that's just a funny story. Yeah, I mean, I haven't cried about it. I don't know why. I feel like kind of like a hardened shell. But I'm honestly really, really sad. I mean, I lost another one of my best friends, Tyler McLeod, 3 years ago, actually. Holy shit. He was 18. It was like 9 days after he turned 18. It's his birthday today. It would be his 22nd birthday. Yeah, we were all really close in age. He was September 15th. I was October 1st, and Evan was November 3rd. Super sad. I lost him. He OD'd 3 years ago. And then another one of my really good friends, Kyle Chavez, killed himself last April, I believe, which is what inspired my suicide song. And then a good friend of mine, too, Sharon, I believe she OD'd. Just like all this shit. All 4 of those people, Tyler, Kyle, Sharon, and Evan, were like Huntington Beach people. So it's really fucked up. It's really sad. I've been really low all week. Honestly, the beginning of this whole podcast, like, was honestly probably some of the best I've been feeling all week, just because I've been so fucked up by it. I'm just grateful I got to talk to his mom and like say I was here for her and everything. Like, it's weird. I was so afraid to call Tyler's mom 3 years ago, I wasn't even 18 yet. I was like 17 when I found out. And I just didn't know how to handle it. And now it's like I'm an adult, I'm married, I have a kid. Like I need to like be there, you know? So I called his mom. But when Tyler passed away, I brought them food. I brought over some Sango sushi. But like I was too scared to like go in, and his grandma was there, and I was like, hey, I'm just here to like bring by some food or whatever. And then she was like, okay. And she kind of gave me the vibe like you can't come in. Like she was in the garage, and I pulled up to give the food, and she was just like, okay, thanks. Like I'll go give it to them kind of deal. And I was like, okay, you know, like I wanted to see them, and then I found out later she wanted to see me, his mom. I was scared too, but I was kind of grateful that his grandma kind of gave me that like, you can't come inside. Like it's still a pretty fresh wound. They're not like seeing anyone right now. They're pretty devastated, which I totally understand. I understood, and I was grateful for because I was too scared. But this time I got to like be there and like reach out and let them know like I'm here. I did the responsible thing, and I felt really good about it. I reached out to his little brother. It's all fucked up, dude. Addiction is just unreal. Like, I could go on for days about how fucked up this shit is, but I mean, I had like, my best friends was me, Evan, Tyler, and Anders when we were growing up. And Tyler and Evan are now gone. So it's pretty crazy. I'm only 21. I already lost like 2 of my best friends, you know, from fucking addiction. So I'm just grateful for where I'm at, honestly. And I created a life that's pretty fucking awesome. It's just fucked up. Like that's what I left behind, you know. And it's weird because I remember Tyler when I was like 14 or 15, 13, 14, 15, somewhere in that age. I was smoking a cigarette. He's like, dude, don't smoke cigarettes. And I like tried to get me to put it out. I'm like, dude, who gives a fuck? We were like drinking or whatever. Like, who gives a fuck, you know? And then like Evan would tell me to slow it down. Tyler would tell me to slow it down. Like, dude, you're partying a little too hard. This is before like they started really partying, you know? I was kind of like the bad influence. And then I stop early, way early, and they keep going. It's like, I just am like baffled, honestly. I don't know why I'm the one who's still here. I was talking to another one of my friends, like how easily could it have been that I was just a Facebook post. Like R.I.P. Chad Davis, you know. It's crazy. It's just fucking weird. So, yeah, that's what's going on in my world this week. But I don't want to like end it all heavy like this, so thanks for watching. I'm not going to do anything about ending it heavy. I was like, I don't want to end it heavy, but I'm going to end it heavy. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next week, and yeah, later.